say goodbye. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Time to say goodnight?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
I've always said goodbye. Jason, we had the best few days ever.
Yeah.
You've had so much fun. Jace has been off playing with his friend Frederick and Milan, haven't you? And what was your favourite game you played with them?
Sledging.
Sledging. Oh, what else? You were telling me last night. Hide and seek.
Yeah, hide and seek.
Hide and seek. Magnetiles.
Yeah.
Showing him how to build Tobots.
Tobots.
He's a Tobot boy, you aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm Tobot boy.
Say, Mum, you're so embarrassing.
But you're embarrassing.
You just got roasted.
Is that about to knock you out, boy?
Dad, you're fat.
You're a definite boy. What was you going to say?
What?
Was you going to say something?
Wait, no.
You're going to say, I'm a fart. I'm called Jace.
No, I wasn't.
Jump down then, sweetheart. So basically, we're up this morning. It's such a beautiful day. We've actually not vlogged for a few days. We were planning on like taking the day off, and then we ended up just extending our stay, and we just were enjoying our time in this cabin so much. And Jace was just having a blast with his friend, and the girls just loved it. And we were just like, let's just, why we're rushing off? Why?
I was just about to say that I think it's really cool.
Might not be able to hear you from all the way over there. I don't know if you can or not. But you might not be able to, and I don't want to sit here repeating everything you're saying. On the off chance that you can hear her, and then you hear everything twice.
Okay, kind of. Right. So I was just thinking, right? I was just in my deep thoughts, right? I was just in my deep thoughts thinking, right, reflecting on life.
Oh gosh.
That was really deep, sorry, but okay. So I was just sat there thinking, I was thinking how like it's really cool how we've got friends literally just all in different countries that we come back to and we see them and like they remember us and like, do you know how
Yeah.
in Spain, that guy from the garage in
Yeah, like sometimes unfortunate events, Minglanilla.
Manila.
Sometimes unfortunate events lead to really good friendships.
Yeah, it's like when we went back and saw that guy in Spain, the mechanic guy.
Yeah.
And then we come back here and see this lady and she remembers us from last time.
Yeah.
It's really cool. That we just,
Well, it's
like,
because Dad's kept in touch.
yeah, that's true.
Me and
but
Dad
it's
keep in
cool
touch with them,
we
but
go around to different countries
yeah,
and
meet people.
meet people who've got all different like cultures, traditions. Like when we were on this, when we were on the snowmobiles the other day, we were just like learning about like the culture here and like what
Yeah.
they do and like how it's a big deal. Like Easter's a big deal and they do all these really cool
They've got big,
celebrations.
yeah, big traditions and
Like
celebrations.
they do like ice fishing and then they do dog sledging, not sledging,
Racing, husky racing.
pulling,
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, I mean they probably do this at all times of year, but at Easter,
But at
these
Easter,
are how
it's
they
like-
celebrate.
It's like a big
Yeah,
it's like a big deal. And then like I was talking to the lady, the really nice lady that I was snowmobiling with,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, so well, how do you celebrate Easter?" And I was like,
we get some chocolate eggs.
"Just get chocolate eggs." And she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, we just get chocolate eggs." I was like, "It's really bad. Like we don't like."
Well, I guess it's different in different places,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's not just everyone.
But I feel like they're like, you know, they make a big deal about it and like they have like
Yeah.
big celebrations and
Yeah, it's
we
cool.
just sit home eating chocolate eggs.
Isabel's just said, I'm probably going to get a load of hate for just saying that all we do is sit and eat chocolate eggs, because I know like Easter's not about that. So we're just pointing out there that we know Easter's
Okay,
not
good.
about chocolate eggs. We
Yeah.
know all the religion and things, and a lot of people do celebrate in that way. We're not saying that everybody in the UK only eats chocolate eggs.
But majority
Just to put that out
of
there.
people just eat
I
I
chocolate
mean, the
eggs.
majority eat chocolate eggs, but what's it out?
This time on Easter,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run and grab that and run and grab an egg and I might slip like Daddy did last year.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny, wasn't it?
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. I've been wearing such basic attire this whole trip because obviously I got to just wear the basic stuff to like fit into the weather, right? But I've just been feeling so
warm.
basic at the minute, and this is the first thing that I've worn, and I'm just like, I'm so emo again. I just love it.
Isabel's entering her emo stage.
again.
She's come out of the Hello Kitty
Oh,
pink
it's so
fluffy
bad.
stage, and now she's in the emo stage. You know, what was I going to say? I was going to say before people kept saying their things. I was going to say that one thing that's fascinated me, or not fascinated me, but I found really interesting, is the schooling system here in Norway. And this isn't just the children that we're on this site with. This is like typical for the whole of Norway. They start school on a Monday and a Friday. those days are known, on a Monday and a Friday, they start school at 8:20 and they finish at 11:30. That's on a Monday and a Friday. On a Wednesday.
So if they finish at 7:30, when do they learn Swedish and Norwegian?
What?
If they finish at 11:30, when do they do Swedish and...
That's really not funny. That is the most unfunny thing you've ever said, and no one's even going to understand. I understand, but no one's going to understand what you just said. If they finish at 11:30, what about Norway and Sweden? When are they Norwegian and Swedish? If they finish at 11, it's not even funny.
I don't even get it.
See, no one even gets it.
Because you're all too low IQ, that's why.
Ignore him. So they finish, on a Monday and a Friday they finish at 11:30, and then
if they finish,
like Finland finish.
They Swedish.
On a Wednesday they start at 8:30 and they finish at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then Tuesday and Thursday are long days here, and they start at 8:30 and they finish at 2. What? It's like the equivalent to like 2.5 days in the UK, or 3 days, the hours, I bet. I found it really cool. And they're really big on, obviously, in the winter time, like spending time outdoors, sledging, skiing. Like they do a lot of that, and it just, I don't know, it just sounds amazing. It sounds really cool.
No.
Anyway, we've had a fantastic few days here. We've really enjoyed ourselves. Oh my gosh, last night, have we even spoken about last night?
No, well, we'll show it all now.
We'll just show it. So basically last night we were all just sat here. Chris had just gone into the sauna. So Chris just said, just explain something. So the last time we were here was the first, we saw the aurora on the night that we stayed here last time. The best we'd ever seen it anywhere. So it was like really monumental to us. It was a really amazing night display, and we were a bit gutted because the whole time we've been here, it's been forecast for thick cloud, and it has been cloudy. So we were like, oh, it's such a shame we're not going to see it. And then we were supposed to check out yesterday, and we were like, oh, should we just stay one more night? And then we were like, no, we can't. Let's get on the road. And they were like, no, we can. Let's just chill for one more day. So we stayed here last night. Why are you looking at me so cute? She's just looking at me as if to say, Mama, can you notice me, please? So, we decided to stay last night, and a couple of things happened. Chris got an aurora alert on his phone just as he'd got into the sauna. And at the same time, one of you guys had tagged me on Facebook saying there's a high chance of the aurora tonight. And then about 2 minutes later, the lady who owns this site ran over and knocked on our door because she knew we were waiting to see it. She knew we were excited. She's like, guys, get your shoes on, come out now, let me, come out. So we all was like, what? We came out. Oh my gosh. Yes!
I can't believe it.
I'm so happy.
God, yeah, I can see it.
Dad, come, it's all over here. It's all above us.
Okay.
Everywhere. The whole sky is green.
Oh my god. Oh, it is. It's everywhere. What?
Oh, look at that. Oh, looks so good. Oh my gosh. Look over there now. Get to the end of the
I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Our last night in karaoke,
Look how bright it is.
and the sky is delivering.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so great. The owner literally just ran over and said, outside now, guys. I'm so grateful. Funnily enough, somebody tagged me on Instagram.
The whole sky is green.
Facebook as well. Well, tagged you, not me. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. No, turn back, babe, turn back. Look,
Look over there, over there.
look how bright it's
Oh
going.
my goodness.
It's going like yellow, you know, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Whoa, okay, directly above us right now. What is going on? It's like the sky's falling on top of us.
That looks so good. Nice spot, is it? That's so cool.
Oh my god.
Look at it leaking into the clouds.
How lucky can you get? How lucky can you actually get? No, stop. Oh my gosh, look how bright that one is. Look at the stars.
It's so dark where we are, so it just looks insane right now.
That's amazing. That is so insane.
That's so cute.
Can you go on over like looking at the camera, but with it behind me? Would that work?
What do you mean?
So I'm just looking at the camera.
It was like fate. I'm sorry, but it had been so cloudy the whole time we've been here. We like randomly decided to stay one extra night, and then we got the best northern lights we've ever seen, ever. It was the most incredible, and it wasn't just green, it was like greens and blues and purples and whites and reds. Isla took so many pictures. Well, we all did, we were all out
that
there.
one, but this one's my favourite, you ready?
It was so cool because we were all out there taking put it down a bit just because of the light. Look at that! Kind of hard to see because of the reflection, but
myself.
it's hard to see because of the reflection, but you guys can get the idea. But it's so nice because we were all taking pictures. It's instant reaction, isn't it? Like when you see something like that, to film it, I'll take pictures. And then Isabel just said, like, let's all just put our phones away and just stand and watch it. And we all did that. We all just put phones, cameras away, and we all just stood and watched it dancing across the sky. Oh my god, it was such a magical moment. It was so magical to know that the last time we were here, we saw the Northern Lights. We ended up naming our 5th daughter, who we found out we were pregnant here, Aurora. And then we got to show Aurora the lights last night. It was so nice.
Yeah.
It was just a really nice experience. I know I'm probably like way over the top right now about it, but it really was amazing. It was such a nice end to the trip, because whilst this trip isn't quite over yet, we are starting to make our way back home, and we've got the next thing that we're hopefully doing. We're going to find out today if we can do it or not, because I've been excited for it the whole trip, and I didn't even realise it was you might not be able to do that. I didn't even realise. So we're going to find out. You'll find out today what that is, but hopefully we can do it. I'm really excited, but we're about ready now. Just chat. This was supposed to be a quick intro. You okay, mate?
Yeah.
You're putting all the towels in a pile. Put all the piles in a big pile in the bathroom, so it's all ready for the next people that are coming to stay here. This is a really quick intro, so we're going to get on the road.
I'll just try my hands.
You're showing your hands?
Yeah.
Okay. To feed little cheeky darling.
Beautiful darling.
Say hi to Isla.
My beautiful darling. Are you okay?
The stunning scenery on this drive has been incredible.
Not gonna lie though, it's making me tense my bum a little bit.
Yeah, well, the roads are totally fine like this 1 minute, and then the next they look like this, and you're like, obviously we're just in a lay-by right now, but the roads suddenly go from this to this really quickly. It's never gradual.
No, it's all of a sudden, it's thick as well, some parts are thick snow, so you feel the back end pulling about everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Like...
But the drone's about to go up.
Really windy.
It's very windy, be careful. Chris has given me like a real severe anxious feeling whenever he gets the drone out. I literally, I can't breathe until you've got the drone back.
Is it the new one?
Don't be
Is it
cheeky.
the new one that is using?
Yeah. Although not the new one. He bought two. Well, I bought him one for Christmas and then he bought another one just in case he lost the one I bought him for Christmas, which is so sad. But he thinks he's keeping that other one now.
No, we are. That's just a spare van drone.
We're not having a spare drone.
Oh my god, I can't.
She's so happy now, isn't she? She's just been fed, so she's got the biggest smiles for everyone. Anyway, like I was saying before,
God, it's stunning here, man. It's like ridiculous. Licorice ridiculous.
Chris just sometimes can't talk, and so just random words come out of his mouth. Actually, I can't talk. Can I say that?
No, you can't talk.
I can't talk. Guys, I filmed, this is really random, but I filmed this. I'm gonna get ripped to shreds for definite. But this was included in my mini vlog Monday yesterday because we've not filmed for a few days. I actually really had the motivation to film a mini vlog Monday for my Instagram. But I didn't know, this is really embarrassing, but I didn't know that Mount Everest was situated. I knew it was in the Himalayas. Maybe I didn't realise where the Himalayas were. That's really embarrassing to admit as well, isn't it? No, in fact, you can't say nothing. You didn't either. So you sat there looking at me. You didn't know either. No, you didn't.
I did.
Anyway, I didn't realise that it was situated right between India and China. Why did I not know that?
In Nepal.
In Nepal. But I knew it was in Nepal as well, but I didn't know where that was, I guess. But I don't really know where I thought it was either. I just didn't realise it was between India and China. So there's a huge map on the wall in the kitchen of the cabin we've been staying at, and we've all been loving just looking at it. There's another one as well that I'm really embarrassed to admit. I knew where everything else was, but that one I didn't. And there's another one that I didn't. Do you want me to tell you what the other one was?
Yeah.
I don't know if the other one's that embarrassing. But anyway, the Seychelles, I didn't realise the Seychelles were in that part of the ocean near the Maldives. I thought the Seychelles were in the Caribbean. I thought the Seychelles were like where the Dominican Republic is.
That might be that embarrassing, actually.
Do you reckon?
Maybe. Not maybe as much as...
I don't think that's as embarrassing as Mount Everest. I should have known where that was. But yeah, I know some of you guys might, and you think you can homeschool your kids when you thought that makes everything. But I didn't know that. Comment down below if anything you have looked at geographically has been different to what you thought, because I'm sure there's loads of people that do. I took geography as well at GCSE.
Oh, it's just such a good shot. Right, I need to drive towards it. This is a static shot. Look at that. We're going to come towards that. It's going to be so good.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Right, I need to get my seatbelts strapped back on and Aurora strapped back in. But yeah, comment down below if there's anywhere that you took you by surprise. You didn't know it was actually there in the world. And we've stopped off at a supermarket. It's funny our route today because we're in Norway right now and we're about to head in about an hour-ish, maybe just less than that, to Finland. And then we're going to be in Sweden. We have to cross we're in three countries today, all in one day. And it's funny because there's a different time.
Might not be actually.
Time zone, yeah.
No, not in this part. There might not be, because it doesn't go by country. It goes by latitude
yeah, I
and
know.
longitude.
Maybe not.
So it might not be
Maybe
this
not.
time. I don't
but
know.
Finland's typically 2 hours ahead of the UK, and Sweden and Norway are typically 1 hour ahead. So I'm not sure. Oops, a bit intimate in here. I'm just gonna put that down. Look at that bad boy. That looks like one of them really old but really comfortable armchairs. Oh my gosh, she's literally laying down.
I got a juicy seat down today.
She's like, why am I? Look how laid down she is. There you go. Are you happy in there? Are you happy? She is sucking that Dumifidea life right now.
She's tired, aren't you, baby?
You a tired girl?
You're gonna go to sleep in the van.
Come on. Guys, people of Scandinavia and the rest of Europe, actually.
I'm so lucky to live
I'm
here.
sorry. Huh?
I'm so lucky to live here.
They are very lucky to live here, but I'm sorry, I do have to say that no shops compare to UK shops.
No, you're wrong, mate. These shops are not better than UK shops. What are you talking about?
They're really not, and trust me, I know my shop.
You're telling me this is not better than Asda?
No, it's not. How is this better than Asda? It's like a fucking co-op. Every single supermarket here is just like a co-op at home. It's like a co-op.
No, it's not. They're bigger than Co-op.
No, they're not.
They're bigger than Co-op.
Barely bigger than the co-op. They're never ever like, they're never like, you know, there's no like Home Bargains and B&M.
Oh dear, don't say that.
Why? When you've got children and you want to buy craft stuff and things, it's good.
It's a good thing. It stops you spending.
Yeah,
So
no it doesn't, because I've just loads spending online. Loads.
Yeah, I'll just be doing it.
I can't wait to get home and open all my boxes. I will say though, I will say one thing, I prefer UK shops. The prices, just everything about UK shops to me is better. But I have bought one thing. I came to these, this is an Extra that we're in right now, they're called Extra. XTRA. And I came into one a few days ago, probably about a week ago now, and I bought these little animal beads. They're like beads, but they're all different colours, and they're little animals. I don't even know if you can see it properly. Yeah, you can see that. And I thought they'd be really good for some learning games and things I'm going to do with Jason Mealer. And they're just nice and cute. Anyway, I've got loads of different ideas on what I can do with them.
Is that what you saw?
Yeah, that they only had one pack left. So I was gutted. I was like, oh, I really need more. Like, one pack's good, but I really need more. Just got another 2 bags, didn't I? So I'm chuffed. Milk. It's the pink one.
I love the milk, yeah.
Is it the pink one? I don't know if it's the pink one, you know. It's usually 1.5, is it not? Because there's 3.5, then there's not, but we usually get 1.5. No, I don't think they do 1.5 here actually. I think it's just 1%. I think it's just 1. It's 3.5, 0.5, and then just 1. It's just, it is usually the pink.
2 biggie ones.
I'm going to show you some prices, guys. So, milk. Let's see if I can find the right one. What's the price of this? 38 NOK. So what's that, babe? What's 38 NOK? 3 quid. Less than £3, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Around £3. But it's not a big carton. How many's in that? 1 litre?
It's a biggie, not 1 litre full.
It is.
It's 2 litre.
There's not a chance. No, I'm getting that out. He's telling lies. He just said that's. No, you just said that's 2 litres. You're lying. Oh. He's right. 175. That's not too bad. But that's no 6 pints that you'd get at home for whatever price, I don't know. Another thing that's really expensive here is bread. You can't buy a loaf for less than like £3. And then another thing that I found really expensive here, whoa, it's like a whole whale, is cheese. Now I know cheese is pretty expensive at home, in my opinion. Obviously that's subjective. In my opinion, cheese is quite expensive. It's one of those items on the shopping that I'm like, oh, I've not had a cheese, I still need to add cheese, you know. But here, the cheapest block of cheese is like £7.50. And meat is very expensive as well. Like, for example, chicken. You see, you're looking at a kilogram of chicken. What's that? It's like £12, right?
Yeah,
about £12. £12.
100 NOK is 7.50.
Yeah, 100 is 7.50. So about £11, £12. And mince and everything. Oh, they're all the same. Even hot dogs. Hot dogs that you can get very cheap back at home. Actually, that's not accurate because that's quite a big bag.
You can't get wieners like these.
Can't get wieners.
These are proper rude boy wieners, these.
I don't want meatballs. That's probably really random start to that clip. The meatballs are 94, so that's about £7 for the bag of meatballs. That's not even a big bag. No, get that out of my face. It's so funny because they're just in amongst like the chips and stuff. It's a massive fish, a humongous fish. Hey, are you trying to sit up? She's like, why am I in this trolley and laying down? I'm a big girl. I want to say, hey, look, you can play with the beads. You want to play with the beads? You play with those. Guys, I just almost passed out. I don't even want to hold the bag. I was picking up some bread. And look at this bad boy. I picked up these, I was like, should we get these? I think you might cook them in the oven. What is going on here? What on earth? I'm going to take them up to the till because that's mould, right? That's mould. No, that is pure green. That was a us two not got nothing. What you two got? That was a very successful shop. I did just want to come back on and point out that when I gave the worker there the bread that had gone green, she was very apologetic and very shocked that that had happened. So maybe there was a hole in the bag or something. Yes. It's obviously not like a regular thing.
What you got? What you got, Mum?
What?
What you got?
Hi, mates.
Sweet.
Sweets. Can you see those? Can you don't miss nothing, do you? Hey, sit down, go get back in your seat.
I'm sweet.
Yeah, go get back in your seat. When you're all strapped in, like a good girl.
What is that?
Yeah, like a good girl. Are you a good girl?
Oh, look how cute she is.
Are you so sweet? What, Mila? Bad girl, is she saying? No, bad girl. You're a good girl.
Bad girl. She goes, bad girl.
Bad girl.
Boom. This is quite possibly the scariest, but also most amazing night stop I've ever had. Now you block out the noise of me there. And Aurora. You can literally hear nothing. As you can probably hear, lots of laughter and screeching going on inside the van right now. But we are in the middle of freaking nowhere. So much so that the trail to get down to this spot that we're in like a clearing in the middle of a forest. And this was recommended as a park for night spot, but to use caution going down there because it's literally in the middle of a forest. It's all hard ice with a tiny bit of snow on top, like a centimetre or two of snow on top of it. And it was perfect to come down. I'll show you the trail in the morning. But you come off of the main road and you come down a trail through the trees and you just come out in this huge clearing that we're in right now. I mean, I say huge, it's like as big as, for UK people, it's like as big as the locals car park. It's small. And unfortunately a very cloudy sky because unlike last night, it's really, really cloudy and the aurora is above us. Like there is really strong aurora tonight, but it's above the clouds and we can't see it right now. So that proper sucks because this right now, if the sky and the stars was all open up to us, it would look insane here. There is no light pollution whatsoever. It would just be the best aurora ever. There is moose tracks and they're definitely moose because they have fat paw prints, huge paw prints bigger than my foot all around this place. So you never know, maybe we'll see something in the morning or hear something through the night. So apologies for the driving day today, but we are making a stomp all the way to the next destination where there is something, it's kind of like definitely for Sarah's biggest bucket list thing on this entire trip is what's coming up when we get to our destination. So really looking forward to seeing some more of this beautiful country, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.